today, and if you've never seen me before, my name is Chinyere of juliettsstyleglam, and if you're a subscriber, thank you so much for being here. Merci beaucoup d'être là. Thank you so much for being patient with me through my crisis period. I'm sure you guys have seen the other video. I was going through a lot. Oh my god, please, asthma is not a thing to joke about. All right, so today I'm going to be talking about something that in my last video, okay, or on my blog. If you've not been to my blog, it's juliettsstyleglam.com. I talked about insecure men, or the danger of insecure men in to a woman. Now today I just decided on, I wanted to decide, what I decided to do today was I want to talk to us women, woman to woman now. You understand? We are talking to our sisters. You get me? I want to talk to us as sisters. Because yes, in the other one I talked to guys, and thanks to one of my thanks to also one of my my fellow bloggers who left a comment, and she said, listen, it has to be both ways, and I agree. Hey, you guys, I am there 100%. At the same time, what also motivated this topic also is it was also the post that Snoop Dogg did concerning Keysha Ka'ior and Gucci Mane. Now you guys, it's always one thing to be like, wow, she's really doing it. She's, she got this guy out of this and that. Listen, sometimes we all look at the glitz and the glam. We forget that, there are certain things that we do not really consider in all those things. And there is this narrative that is being sold about this ride or die narrative and about this struggle love thing. And listen, you guys, I'm like, enough of the bullshit. Listen, I'm sorry. I love me some Snoop Dogg. Uncle Snoopy, what's up? I love me some Snoop Dogg, but listen, I think it's time we say the truth. And let's all stop grooming boys who want to remain boys as men. Stay tuned. Alright, so welcome back. Now, I was going to go into this topic because, like I said, I had done a previous one about insecurity and the danger of an insecure man to a woman. Now it is we as women who, in our own way, unknowingly, we are showing signs of insecurity that is on a danger level. Now let me start from the beginning. Gucci Mane Keysha Ka'ior, Jada, Cardi, there's so many of them who are in this narrative. And if you don't know who they are, I mean, these are all entertainers. Keysha Ka'ior owns she has a thriving business. They've been, she got married to Gucci Mane and stuff like that. Now, this thing, like I'm saying, is not only, a lot of people may think, okay, because it's just, because Snoop Dogg, said something about it, but it's actually a narrative that is actually happening everywhere, especially in Nigeria, in our culture, in our homeland in Nigeria. And that I will tell you the truth. There is this, and I've said this before in a previous video of mine, there is this grooming, there is this thing about a girl getting married, there is this thing from the day she is born, go and marry, go and marry, go and marry. I've talked about in the previous video, which I'm going to link here, and it's all about marry, 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 marry. There is no other thing, the girl child is made to aspire to. And I want to give it to you guys right here and now. Yes, I am married, but I'm going to tell you, marriage is not an achievement. There is nothing to marriage. Marriage is marriage. It's just union of two people. It's just what it is. It's just a marriage. It's just a union of two people signed on paper. There are marriages that the partners do crazy things. It's just marriage. It's just two people who decided they want to come together. It's not an achievement. There is nothing. Listen, if you tell me that you're getting married because, oh, I would love to have kids, that's why I want to get married, blah, 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 blah. All well and good. But that is not the feather on your cap. Because there's a lot of work going on there. Now, I wrote all these things down because I don't want to forget. When you're talking like this, and things just be flying up and down. So I don't want to forget. So that's why I wrote it down. So I'm going to be giving you all of them one by one. All right? Okay. Right. Let's go into it. Now, please understand a man, or get to understand that a man is not your priority. It is not your job as a lady, as a woman, okay, to groom a man who, I mean, he's got something between his legs, he's got beard, he's, you know, as some people say, oh, when I phone, you understand? Doesn't make sense, okay, that he's got all of those qualities physically, and then interiorly, he's a boy. Why do you want to make him grow? I said this in the previous video which I posted here. If he does not decide for himself, he is ready to grow, okay? It's not you that is going to make him grow. It's not you. You understand? You as the lady, it's not you that is going to, excuse me, let me ask you a question. Do you have fertilizer for human beings? You want to put fertilizer on top of him and pour water, let it be growing? No. Growth has a lot to do with maturity. It has nothing to do with age, and it has nothing to do with physical attributes at all. The Bible says that a man will leave his father and mother and cling to you, the woman, and they shall become one. So from all ramifications, the decision to get married is the man's. The decision to cling to you is the man. Listen, the Bible says, I'm going to repeat it again. The decision to get married is the man's decision. The decision to cling to you as his wife or whatever is his own. A man who does not respect you enough, I've said this before, the videos are all there, I'm going to link them here. A man who does not respect you enough not to cheat on you is not worth fighting for. Let's all stop with this struggle love narrative. Let's stop with this ride or die thing. The only institution, I'm going to repeat it here, the only institution that I hold sacred, and you owe it to each other and you are held bound by the vows you make, is the marriage, where you stand before people and God and say, I do, I vow, through sickness, through in health, blah, 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 blah. Ladies, please stop. Don't do this in a relationship. Don't take boyfriend as husband and then take husband as boyfriend. No, please. I think it's time for, this to be said. Do not. A lot of people come with this narrative. Do not use boyfriend to do husband and come and be using husband to do boyfriend. Which one? What is it now? A guy who is not matured enough to know that he wants to get married, he wants to settle down, is waiting for you in, like, for example, in Keysha Ka'ior's case, she was there through the cheating, she was there through the this, through the that, blah, blah, blah. Please, it's no feather on my cap, it's no feather on her cap. Did it take all of this to understand that Gucci Mane needed to marry? Why must there be, what is this need to prove to someone that you can be, or you can make him much more? He has to want it. He has to accept to be much more. He wants to. Listen, I am not going to go into any kind of marriage or any union with somebody who is 26, 27, 30, going 35, 40, acting like a 16-year-old. I mean, for crying out loud, that means he has no clue how old he is. He even has no clue that he's grown. He has no clue that, there are some things that are not the same anymore. That gravity is working somewhere. He has no clue. So why would you want to be stuck with that? I mean, I need answers. Why? Why? If it is not insecurity, ladies, please, I'm asking. If it's not insecurity, ladies, why would you be sticking up to that? I want to move on very quickly. Don't save him. I said it before in the previous video. You are not God. You are not his mama. You are not his papa. You are just a human being. No, don't go around trying to save him. He should save himself if he thinks and understands that he has a problem. All right? Because they say when for you to, no one tells you the truth more than yourself. That's fact. You look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself this can continue or it cannot continue. So don't go around trying to assume the Messiah complex to save nobody. Don't think you can, because honey, you deserve much more. Preserve yourself, keep yourself, and get what you deserve. Don't go doing the ride or die. Like I said, this narrative is a narrative that has been pummeled into the heads of a lot of African women, African Americans, Nigeria, name it. It's everywhere. And it has to stop. It has got to stop. My movie, don't. And like I said, he isn't your husband. He is not your husband. He's not your husband. You understand? It's a different thing when you've known somebody. You and this person have been married. You took vows. You said vows to each other and said, I do. Alright? And you talked about all this shit. And then, excuse my language, and then along the way, stuff begins to happen. It could be from the fact that he lost his job. It could be a lot of things, health-wise. These are things. Then you tell me I'm ride or die. I'm gonna give you, I'm gonna, shake you, and I'm gonna, tap you and give you a good tap on the back and say, yes, well done, you did good. Because now that is your role, now that is your job. But he ain't your husband. Don't go trying to prove nothing. And there's a story to this, I'm coming. Now, work hard. Because Snoop Dogg talks about, nobody saw the hard work she put in, blah, 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 blah. Snoop, I have love for you. Gosh, you're my best dad ever. But, if I'm working hard as a woman, honey, if you're working hard as a lady, you're working hard for yourself. You ain't working hard for no man. You are working for yourself. So please, that is your mantra. Work hard for yourself. Set goals for yourself. Let it be for you. It's not for another person. No. Do it for you. You are not working hard for any man to come and sit down and say, bring me water there. Nah. Or is there any food you cook in that? No. That's not what you are working hard for. You're working hard for yourself, for your values, for your person, because you have ambition. You want something. That is why you're working hard. You're not working hard to be a man's wife. You're not working hard to raise a grown man who is a boy. You're not trying to drown with somebody who is drowning. That's not why you're working hard. You're working hard for yourself, honeys. It's for you. Seek counsel, whatever, go and do some yoga, do some meditation if you need some clarity. But honey, work hard for you. You ain't working hard for nobody. Alright? Next one. Excusing a man cheating. This is what I cannot understand. I said it in my video the last time on my husband is cheating on me. It's the side chick's fault. Seriously. Why would you give excuses for a cheating husband or for a cheating man? Why? And I'm going to repeat it again. I said in the beginning of this video, if he does not respect you enough to preserve and keep his, between his legs intact and for you, he ain't worth it. Why would you cheat on your wife and then you make excuses for him? And then you have a boyfriend. It's a boyfriend. It's a man friend. It's a man. You have biabia. He's grow. You have muscle. He look. He see everything. He say, this pawpaw is ripe. I want to go and pluck it. I want to go and chop it. He chop the pawpaw. You come and say, oh, he chopped the pawpaw because I was not around. Around Bukwageba. Why would you do that? Why? I don't understand it. I'm asking, Are we so insecure as women in who we are, in our values, in what we are worth, that you gotta make excuses for a man cheating on you? How? When two of you, when you listen, you have, because I mean, if you're walking, if you are spreading, royal sowing oats outside, me too, I will sow corn outside. It's that simple. The day we tell each other that, listen, we're in this together, we become tight. But if you say you want to sow oats, me I sow corn. If you say it's cassava, me I do yam. It's simple. I mean, there is no, why would you give excuses for that? Moving on. What does ride or die for you mean? That's my open question. It's an open-ended. I want to ask this question. What does ride or die? What does it mean to you? I want you guys to tell me when you hear the word ride or die, because I've got my own thoughts and definition about it. But for me, it has to be when there is something here. You gotta put something here. We can do ride or die. If it's not here, wanna let watch. Waka, that's the door. Transformer, hug it. I'm not in that. So my question is, why? What does ride or die mean to you guys? Now, let me go back to my story now, because like I've said before, some of the things I say, or most of the things I say, are not just born out, they're born out of experience. And I learned hard. And when I mean I learned hard, I learned really, really hard. It's a subject I don't really like going into. I don't like talking about, because it's an area of my life I want to forget. But at the end of the day, I'm so happy it's there, because it was the yardstick for what I needed to know and understand about what I wanted in a man and in my home. It was my yardstick. You understand? Because that made me understand that, yes, my husband is mine. I was in a very toxic relationship. You guys. I'm not going to say everything here, but I'm going to tell you this much. It was so toxic emotionally. It was toxic physically. It was toxic psychologically. In a situation where somebody tells you, without me, you're nothing. That was how bad I was being toyed with. That I should be lucky I got him. I was in a toxic relationship physically. I knew I could not, if I was going to live, and like I said, this is a relationship. But then at the end of the day, this relationship was not just a relationship, it was serious. You understand? It was serious. But I was so physically abused that I told myself my own truth. And I said, no. At the time, I began to fight back. But I said, for how long will I keep on fighting back? And I said, no. I drew myself out of that situationship. Yes. I had to. It was hard, but I knew I had to do it. How did I do it? That's for another video. I'm going to tell you guys what I did. I did not try to make sense of why. I didn't bother with that. I did not care. All I knew was that as long as this was the yardstick, I couldn't stay. Emotionally, it was lacking. Oh my God. Emotionally, it was lacking. When I think about it today, I keep asking myself, was I being punished? Because I began to feel that was hard. I began to feel that I was being punished emotionally. Yes. I began to feel that way at the time. And up till now, I think, yes, I was. I think I was. But I will tell you something, honeys. You see that relationship? Like I said, It gave me clarity. The kind of clarity I would never have thought. That is why I can sit down boldly and tell you guys, and tell you ladies out there, my dear, it's not the end. It's not the be all and the end all. Nah! It's not a feather to the cap. No. It's nothing. It's a relationship. Means you can walk. Even in a marriage, you can walk. Walk. And have your sanctity. Get yourself together. Get your life together. I am who I am today. You see this woman you see here? Oh my God. If I sat you down, you guys, and told you stories about me, I didn't just appear here. I've walked the walk. I've seen it happen. I've been there. So when I tell you it's not that deep, it really isn't that deep. Don't go putting yourself as a second fiddle for a man. Don't play second fiddle. In my Instagram post, I'm going to link it here, I wrote it. Most of my posts actually do come from inside. And I said that, why would you play second fiddle to a man? Why? Where is your worth? Where is your self-worth as a woman? Where did it go? Because this is whom you are. The Bible said, in the Bible, and that's why I keep on telling people, read your Bibles. Read your Qurans, read your, whatever. There is an unsung praise for the woman. And it's so powerful. It's so strong. Take your time. The book of Proverbs is one of the places I love to go to. Another place is Esther. We have so many of them. The great-grandmother, the grandmother of Jesus Christ, Ashawoni. But check, the praise on them was heaped. They brought something to the fore because of their character, because of their strength. Do you know your strength? Where is your strength? Find it. Find your strength. Use it. And don't let any man put you under the bus. And which is why I'm going to say this as a last part of this video. If you're a lady out there and you have nothing doing in the means of gaining finances, find something to do. No matter how small you're making, it's yours. Look for it, find it, build it, do it. It's for you. It belongs to no one else but you. Alright, honeys? Now feel free to leave your comments. Leave all the comments, leave all the story, leave all the everything inside the comment section. I'm here. I read all of them. I reply all of them. If you want to get in touch with me, or if you want to know more, my blog is juliettsstyleglam.com, and Twitter, Juliet Style. I'll leave all the links in my description box. And what else again do you need to know about me? Yes, find me on Instagram. Instagram is juliettsstyleglam. Alright? And on this note, guys, thank you all so much for being here. Remember, as always, you are queens. Let no one tell you otherwise. Your crown is so, so big and shiny. Do not let anyone take it away from you. And on this note, guys, I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.
When I'm down